Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we're taking a look at the 1996 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 30th Anniversary Edition. That's a lot of numbers. Fun fact, as I record this in 2023, this is actually the 30th anniversary of the Catfish Camaro coming out, which really ages this game. Don't get me wrong, the Catfish looks aged, but I don't think it's like a 30-year-old design or anything. I mean, those wing mirrors, they spent years designing those to make them look futuristic. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? Anyways, this is a true muscle car to its core in terms of its stats. Front engine rear-wheel drive, 624 horsepower, 1,333 kilos. It is very heavy. It is very powerful. How is this going to get on? I have no idea. It's going to get 6 laps on the Motorsports Land track at the best time it possibly can. Current leader is the TVR Sobra LM Edition, which set at a time of 28.620. The Camaro is unlikely to beat that. In terms of where is the Camaro going to go, I have no idea. Genuinely, this car could be ridiculously quick, or it's going to end up like the Plymouth Cuda, which is the only other muscle car we've had, and that was a lot older and a lot less powerful, and isn't really a good sort of benchmark for this, as noticed by the fact that it's just beaten that completely. So I don't know where this is going to go. With the power of it, I mean, Lotus Esprit V8, 30.592. That had a lot of power, and in fairness, the underpinnings of that probably aren't too much more advanced than the ones on this Camaro. The one thing I am noticing about the Camaro straight away is you don't even have to change gear in this. Because second gear is so long, and because this thing's got so much torque, it can just sort of ride the torque curve. That's actually a really good feature, to be honest. This is the one time, or probably this and like a couple of the Corvettes and stuff, this will be the one time I'm really thankful this car has a very sort of long drawn out gearbox, because it means you don't even have to like change gear in this thing when it comes to getting this thing up to speed. This is going to be quick, because you can just use second gear and just ride it all the way there. 29.982. What? Sorry, I'm not even remotely. What do you say to that? A Camaro just went into the under 30 club, and it's still got time to do as well. Oh, not if you drive like that. Yeah, it is a little bit unwieldy, but I think again, what's really helping this is the fact that I don't even have to change gears, and also the fact that this is actually quite nice to drive. Because it weighs quite a lot, the power in this isn't really affecting the way it drives. It's actually quite nice. We'll try and get a good run up and give this thing a good blast to the line. Yeah, it's actually really nice and pleasant to drive, just because that weight is actually helping, I think, to keep a lot of that rear end in check, to stop it sort of moving around and all that. It's, yeah, this is a terrible lap. In fairness, that lap that I did with this, that 29.982, I think that was pretty much perfectly nailed, in my opinion. So, wildly inconsistent lap times, but it's actually quite nice to drive. I wasn't expecting that. Now, I'm not gonna say that was a terrible run into that. I was just so flabbergasted by this thing. Yeah, it was pretty much spot on. I don't think there was much more time in that, if I am being honest. Yeah, there is a chance this could very well be one of the quickest rear-wheel drive road cars we get. That's mighty impressive. Mighty, mighty impressive. 29.982 will put the Camaro into, I can't believe I'm saying this, 4th place It beats the Legacy Touring Sports RS that was leading this leaderboard for quite a while. It only loses out to the WRX fractionally, and then obviously everything else is mental. But yeah, that's what do you even say to that? Like, that's mental. Good job, Chevrolet. That a Camaro is going to be quicker than Corvettes. I mean, looking at that, I think a big part of this car was the weight being kept under check. Potentially. But, yeah, we'll see. That's insane. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching this edition of the Hot Lap Classic. Do hope you've enjoyed, and join me next time. We'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.